Welcome to the channel. What am I going to use? This reading will be focused on the energy of Will Smith. I'm sorry for any background noise you might hear. If you're new to my channel, hey, I'm Melissa. I like to be a fly on the wall. I like to buzz through the blinds of the person on my mind. I have a bunch of zodiac-based readings if you're interested. But right now we're going to focus on Will Smith's energy. Ask some questions. Pull some cards. This is a general reading, and it is for entertainment purposes only. Alright, let's see what is first representing Will's current energy. Oh, that seems to want to come out. Alright, the Seven of Wands is on the bottom. The Six of Coins. The Three of Swords. Alright, if you're new to my channel, I kind of like to tell you what the cards mean and why I feel whatever from them. So, the bottom is usually what we look at as what the person doesn't necessarily want to openly express, maybe want to keep to themselves from others. Could even be what they are not facing, feelings they're not facing. So, Seven of Wands, this is the energy that is, in my mind's eye, I just pictured like a bubble around them to protect them. Like they're on the defense and they feel like they have to protect themselves. This is the person that is giving, okay? Sometimes I feel like the person might feel they have to give too much or they don't get back what they're giving to others, or, sometimes I view it as the person that might need some help, and then the Three of Swords. That's total heartbreak. Sometimes that represents a third party breaking one's heart, a third party situation. Okay, so what came out? Alright. King of Pentacle and the Six of Cups. Now, this King of Pentacle in this card, they look armored, shielded, and I feel like some people might see it a different way, but for me, it's kind of showing that this energy's soul and heart is exposed, okay? But the King of Discs, for me, the Queen of Pentacle, is like the fertile, nurturing mother energy, and for me, the King of Discs is that, but the masculine version, because for me, it's like stability is attached to Pentacle energy. And the Six of Cups. So, this is what's representing Will currently. The Six of Cups, if you're new to tarot, it represents nostalgia. It represents sometimes the person feeling like when they met their love, their person, that it was so fluid and easy, and like they knew this person their whole life even if they didn't. Sometimes it literally represents someone that we grew up with, that we've known since we were young. Sometimes it represents a past life soulmate. Like if I get the Lover's card and this card, I'm like, whoa, that, then I look at the Lover's card like a twin flame type thing, because this can represent a twin flame connection for me. Sometimes even a karmic, someone that we feel like we desire to be with, but we really probably shouldn't be with in this life anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna ask Yeah, and the 8 of coins is under that. Like, all the work he feels he put into... I just spotted the death card. Okay. I have to pause this. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I have like a million cats, and they're always coming in and out. Okay. Let's ask, how is... I guess I'm gonna ask first, how is Will feeling towards Jada during what's currently happening? If you're watching this, I'm assuming you've probably gotten some sort of, you know what's happening, what she's saying. So, let's ask, how does Will feel about Jada and, I guess, the connection? How does Will feel about Jada and the connection? Okay, so we just saw this. Wow, that's the only thing that came out. The 8 of coins. No, sorry, this is the 9. Okay. You know, this is what I just felt, so I'm gonna say it. Because I'm asking how he feels about Jada currently, the connection, and I know a lot of people, including myself, are like, because they're not legally divorced. Am I nuts? Is this... Because this 9 of Pentacles represents a energy that is independently wealthy and is totally happy being single, like an independent energy. I was just feeling like, he feels this... Jada obviously desires to be an independent feminine energy. Alright, show me more. Because I was just feeling like, his net worth is a lot more than Jada's. That's just something I know. This isn't the spirit telling me this. Because I looked it up the other day, because I was like, are they still married legally? Right? Because Jada's saying they're not married. But I don't think they're not legally divorced. And if you wonder why, I don't know, maybe Will, because he's worth a lot more than Jada net worth was. Maybe he feels like, maybe she's doing what she's doing in a way because she wants to push him into divorcing her, because there is no prenup, from what I understand. And yeah, not that she's not independently wealthy on her own, but not the way Will is. Okay, show me more about this. Okay. Fell out to the side. This is the Knight of Wands. In this card, this is a very, I don't know what you feel when you see it, but it's an interesting card. Okay. It's to the side. He could just look at her like, this is what I just felt. Like, she's just focused on her passions. She just kind of cares about herself. Impulsive. An energy that juggles. And I wasn't gonna say it, but this is what I felt. That Will might look at her like this little creature. Oh my god, I didn't mean to say it like that. like it's a nymphy creature, but it has a very old face. I almost felt like he feels like deep down she desires to be an independent energy, independently wealthy. He might even feel like she wants his coins. That she's just like focused on the physical, about what she wants to create, looking at her own desires and acting like kind of like a nymphy energy, but like too old to be acting that way. That's what I felt. And that, you know, juggling, like she's always juggling. I think she's a Virgo, and this is the Hermit card, and it came out in reverse. So I would say, and this Hermit card, the art, like the way the eyes are on the hands, I don't know, I just felt like that could represent for him feeling that she's too materialistic. And it was in reverse, so he might actually feel like she acts like she went within and she's like, so, you know, I'm the hermit. I went within the cave and I've come out looking at the world a whole new way, myself a whole new way. You know, your energy or like the way you look at stuff is like maybe, you know, a smaller energy, or like at one time I was this smaller energy, but you know, now I'm the hermit. I'm like Gandalf. I went in the cave. I'm so wise. I'm so open to experiencing things, and like, but really he might see her as being blind. Like she don't see correct. Like, and it's in reverse. So like he might actually feel right now that she isn't this wise energy, you know? Maybe, alright, let's, Alright, I'm gonna ask what was Will feeling during the slap incident? And you know what I'm talking about. What was Will feeling during that moment, that time? What was he thinking? Why did he get up and slap Chris Rock, especially if all this was happening? Why'd he do that? Will, why did you do that? This is, again, for entertainment purposes only. Will, why did you do that? Why did you slap Chris Rock during that time? Like, what was going through your mind? Do I want to look at the bottom? Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, the first card I see is the Six of Swords. This, for me, is the card of the person that wants to escape. I'll just leave it there. The Page of Wands. And then you had the Knight of Wands. If he looked at Jada's energy, of, you know, is this like, because this card, the colors in it, it's like nymphy, I don't know, this has little wings. I usually describe that this card makes me feel it's representing a person who is, like they have these wigs, right? And they come off all nymphy, but like if you look at their face, it's almost like an old person in a little person's body. Like their wings aren't big enough really to carry them. That's why they have this ride. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just something usually this card makes me feel. And then here, oh, and the Fool's under that. And here, this Page of Wands is like armored up. It's wearing this mask that reminds me a little bit of the Death Mask. This is the messenger, the page. But I don't know, it just seems like it's bringing a message, like where like is the passion dead? Like, okay. And then this Fool card. So, and Justice is underneath it. That's the Libra energy. And I believe Will Smith is a Libra. And here the Libra looks like a widow. So, I would say during that incident, there was a desire for Will to escape. He may have felt like his passions were met. Like she's going off being like a nymphy Knight of Wand energy, sharing her, you know, her little nymphy self with a big old grasshopper energy. I don't know. like she's going within, but alright, I don't know, I just felt that, sorry. Please. And then you got this Fool. And I usually say, in different decks, the Fool, the art makes me feel different things about the energy it's attached to. And in this card, this Fool, I always say when I get it in this deck and it represents a person's feelings or them, like, look, they're battered, the bandage, they look like this, they look like they're starving, like, there's something wrong with them, their eyes are, like, stunned, and with these horns, it reminds me sometimes, like, is this person feel like they're being vilified, okay? But it reminds me, the Fool card is about the energy that's walking towards the cliff, going off the cliff into some new beginning that they cannot see. And in this deck, it just makes me feel like this person's being pushed towards the new beginning, forced off the cliff. Like, they don't really want to go off that cliff, but they look like they've been through some sort of bad shit. Like, they've been kicked out of their house or something, they ran away. So that's without going on. And seeing that justice underneath it, I don't know, maybe this act, this, deep within, there was a desire to escape. What I said here, like, the passion is dead. The message of passion is like, it's a message of death. It's like the death mask, the sickle, it's met with emptiness. And this person feels like they're forced to go, like, so, and there's no justice. This is a widow, an angel of death, almost. She has wings. Okay, so this is the Page of Swords. Sometimes we refer to the Page of Swords as, like, the little spy. It's about information. So either Will got information. This could have to do with the relationships Jada was having and not with him. You know what I'm saying? The nymphy, the I'm looking within. This could be representing information that was obtained in possibly a sneaky way. Like, spying on King of Wands, the Chariot, and the Queen of Cups. Alright. Why did he do that? Well, he may have wanted to represent, like, himself as a an energy that was passionate about his person. This is the Chariot card, and the Chariot, the definition, or what it means as a card in itself, represents a person. It's like the Chariot is moving. The Chariot is going towards its destination in life. In life, the tarot represents the story of one's path. These are, little stories along the way. We peek in on them. But each person has a path that they're taking in life. It usually starts, they say, with the Fool and ends with the World. It's the Fool's journey. And the Chariot is the person, the Fool, on their path. It represents that no matter what path the person takes, they're going to end up at a destination. It's just a matter of the path the person takes to get to their destination. So I would say that maybe Will felt like, regardless of the actions taken that day, like, being driven by what they might have viewed as the passionate, masculine part of themselves. Maybe they wanted to prove to Jada that they were the masculine energy that she desired, because I do believe that this person had immense love, for this person, or that I just, and driven by passion impulsive energy is attached to the wands. It's fire energy. And maybe in Will's mind, regardless, no matter what actions he took that day or any other day, his path is going to, his destination is going to be the destination he ends up in. Whatever that means for him, I'm not really sure. I feel like he found out information that did not make him happy. And was completely... Even in this card, this king, if you look, they're like blind. They have no, like, that, right? You know what I'm saying? He was just like in just a blind moment. Like, wasn't really seeing, you know? Maybe even feeling like he was doing the right thing, what Jada wanted him to do. Because this energy looks like a wise, old, you know, king and, like the Green Man, you know, in the wood. And he even has little horns, I just realized. So, like, he may have even felt like no matter what, he was going to be vilified. No matter what, he was going to end up in the same in life. He'll always end up in the path or destination he's meant to be on or in. And I feel like this could represent how he just felt like Jada is like the Queen of Cups. Sometimes I view as the energy, the feminine energy that is not stable, not emotionally stable. And I would say, just this card, she's withered, you know. Her cup looks kind of empty. There's just like an apocalyptic feeling like surrounding her, like the end of the affections, the end of, like, yeah, he may have done it based on information he had just recently gathered and was just blindly driven by passion and feeling like no matter what. And I'll say this Chariot energy is another energy that looks kind of battered, wounded, and also has horns. He may feel like he has to be the villain or something. Okay. I guess I'll ask, what is the future, or possible future for Will? Is he gonna stay with Jada? I don't know what really would Alright. The 8 of Coins. 8 of Cups. Well, this is about, like, all the work. He might feel like he put so much work into everything, and these 8 of Cups, it's like, it's either representing that Jada is forcing him in a way to walk away, or she's walking away. The burden. The 10 of Wands, he's feeling the burden. That 6 of Coins again. Feeling like he's given all he can give him. Like, he can't give no more. Like, he's done all he can do. 7 of Wands, feeling defensive. Probably feeling defensive about... I just felt this. Feeling defensive about what she wants him to give. Okay? That's what I felt. Oh, here's that 3 of Swords. Representing the heartbreak and probably the feelings associated with the third-party situations. Alright, the Death card. the permanent ending. And I even will point out that this card very much resembles the Fool card in many ways to me, just their posture and stuff. Yeah, being forced into the new beginning, the permanent ending. And here's the Star card, which is a positive card. It's a dream, a wish. So maybe... Alright, so within right now, I'd say this is like current energy. This is the Nightmare card. Alright, so he could be like in a nightmare right now, literally having trouble sleeping, literal nightmares. This card represents stress. Yeah, it's being in a fucking nightmare. And this is about the personal, like, the Nine of Cups. So he could be in a nightmare about how Jada is all about her happiness. Like, you know, not thinking about the family. And this Gemini energy. So this Lover's card, he's in a nightmare about, I really feel this is representing Jada's personal happiness, that she's like, he feels she's only thinking really about herself. And that, look how empty those cups are, you know. And this is the Lover's card, and I always feel in this deck when I see this, and it represents actual people, that, like, it represents a love, for me, the first thing I feel is, like, a love that shouldn't be, because it's, like, they just come from different worlds. They're not even the same species, and you know what I'm saying? And maybe, I don't know, maybe Will is in a nightmare currently because at one time this person he did view as someone that was his happiness. And maybe now he's starting to see how different they are. This is the Queen that I feel like in this deck. This is the Queen of Blades. I just feel like it represents a person that maybe cut off their nose to spite their face. So he might actually be feeling, this is what he might be feeling about Jada. Because he definitely, with this 8 of Coins, put in all the work that he can. And he's probably really tired too of, because this could represent not just walking away, coming back. He could feel like he's had to, like, he's worked too hard, trying to keep someone around who desires to walk away. And the burden now is too much to carry. And he's given all he can give. She wants too much. Whatever she wants, he's gotta, like, put the bubble around him and protect himself. And I even felt like she wouldn't let him in. She always had a protective bubble. Like, she wouldn't let him in. She'd rather let other people in. And maybe it's time to let this be a permanent ending. And look forward to the dream. A dream. Maybe even an Aquarius energy. I'm gonna clarify this real quick. Why is the star here? What does the star mean? What's the dream? What's the wish? What's it mean? Is it maybe what at one time was the dream, you know, the relationship he's finally letting it go? Because also in that card, it has these, like, little nymphy like these little nymphy energies. So maybe, I don't know. Okay, here again, this Page of Wands, the Fool again, and Justice. And it ends with this Knight of Pentacle. I just felt this. He might actually move towards an energy that he was with before. I don't know, because this is the Knight of the Pentacles, and of all the knights, they're the slowest moving, okay? Even in this card, like, he's not moving, but you can see he's totally armored, and he's definitely been through a battle, and he looks like he's resting right now, and he's probably trying to hold on to his money, but, of all the knights, they are the most virtuous, and most patient, and, in my opinion, the most, being most virtuous, the most noble, but they're very slow. So maybe he's finally starting to see, especially since the recent, because this is also a message, or, you know, the message. He's finally getting the message. You know what I'm saying? He's been a fool. It's time to walk towards and find balance for himself. Maybe he will finally mourn this relationship. And realize that he does have good qualities, that he within is a prince of sorts, you know? And there is maybe an Empress energy, someone that can nurture him. This is the Empress, and it even has these wings. There's a new beginning here with an Ace of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups, it could be an energy that at one time offered him love that he pushed away because he was, you know, invested in Jada. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. If there was any questions I didn't ask that you wish I did, leave it in the comments and let me know. If you have any requests of people or events or zodiac type based readings, leave it in the comments, let me know. Alright, love you guys. See you next time.